About a week or two ago, I took her to the vet to get her teeth floated. And this is what I was working on yesterday. There, good, that's much better. I took her to the vet. It took 3 sedatives to get her sedated enough for him to get into her mouth. He said in 30 years he'd never had to give 3 sedatives to a horse to get into their mouth. And he couldn't get him in the vein because she wouldn't let him stand right here. She'd let me, but I'm not, once she saw the needle, so we had to put it in the muscle. So it didn't hurt her, obviously, but that just kind of shows she's been so good at getting away for so long. There we go, baby. No, don't shake it off, just gently drop it. There we go. She'll get it. She'll get it. Okay. She'll get it. She'll get it. There we go. Okay. And I was thinking about this earlier. I'm going to attempt to put this snaffle bit on her. I've been doing this longer than most of you guys have been alive. I've worked with head shy horses before. And I've worked with horses that were worse than her, but they had not been doing it as long. And so the longer they've been doing it, the more time it takes to get them over it. She's been doing this head shy thing for many years. And that's why it's taking so long. We're into week 5 or maybe 6 now. That's why it's taking so long to get her over it. She's just been doing it for so long. Okay. So I was able yesterday to get this snaffle bit in her mouth. All right. And I can probably do it again today. All right. Oh, that's pretty good right there, actually. Okay. So, yeah, the issue is once you get it in there, then she doesn't want you bringing that thing up over her ears. Okay, come here, babe. And once I got it in yesterday, I left it in for, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 hours till she quit chomping on it, which is probably what I'll do again today. Okay. All right, so let's see what we can do here. I've got her to the point now where I can get her to open her mouth. And I can get it in there. And then we have, oh wow, oh that was so good. That was way better than yesterday. I'm so proud of you, girl. Now, when I first put a snaffle bit in a horse's mouth, I tie it up pretty tight. The reason is, I don't want them to get in the habit of putting their tongue over the bit. So you got to put it up pretty tight. She's evading me there. So they can't get their tongue over it. Because I've just found out if they get into a habit of doing that, it's pretty hard to break. But if you don't ever let them get into the habit of putting that tongue over the bit, she's doing it even with it way up in her mouth. She's still trying to get that tongue over it. And there's a little trick you can do where you can tie a hay string on the middle of that snaffle bit and tie it up here where they can't get their tongue under it. But I'd rather not do that. Okay, don't push on me. Okay, so that's much better than yesterday. She's kind of handling that. And I'll just leave that on there for a few hours, let her chew on it. And I've had several questions about why I don't just ride her with a hackamore. And I might. I don't really know yet, but she's got to learn this anyway, you know. So I may still ride her with a hackamore in the beginning. Just kind of depends on how things go over the next few days or week or so. I'll probably do this one more time before I ride her just because I'm not quite satisfied. Work on that a little bit while we're waiting here. No. Okay. All right. Okay, well, let me show you what I'm doing here. Okay, there, nope, right there, okay. Whew. All right, now I'll take it away. Okay, so what you just witnessed was her, she reacted instinctively when I ran my hand up her neck. She let me do it earlier and was fine, but I caught her off guard. See, now she's okay with it. And so she started going back to all of those old things. What I did was, I didn't take the pressure off while she was fighting with me. Okay? When she pulled away from my hand, I was bumping her with the halter rope. So as long as you can keep the pressure on, and you let the pressure off only when you get what you're asking for. There. Okay? That's not the last time I'll have to do that with this mare. I may have to do it 100 more times. Okay? See, she's kind of okay with it if she knows it's coming. But I caught her off guard there a second ago. And she reacted rather than thought about it. There. Okay. There. Okay. You're all right. So, this stuff is pretty ugly. It'll get better. It is better. It's actually a lot better than it used to be. So stay with us with Ward